Mama, get into a McDonald's high C.
High C. I haven't had high C in a long time.
Take a sip. If you're not into McDonald's high C's, like, we just can't be friends. And that's just what it is.
Wow, I haven't had that in a long time.
Me neither.
Don't they have like the high C orange, a high C
That's
something
that.
else? I mean, like there's like the orange, there's like a
I'm
something else.
sure, but I only do the high C from Mickey D's.
Is it kind of like a McDonald's Sprite where it's like special and crisp?
I'm sure, but like I don't know. But I don't, because I don't really drink high C other than if I'm going to McDonald's. And even then, I don't even normally get a drink from McDonald's, TBH. But it like came with a thing, and I was like, well, then let me get a little high C.
What'd you get? It was a deal? Was it in the app?
It was in the app.
Okay, girl.
I just got a McCrispy, like a chicken.
The
Sammy.
deluxe kind,
Yeah, with like the lettuce and tomato.
I had it one time in on my way to like actually pick up my newest 2 cats that I have a long time ago at this point. And it was like when it was like, ooh, deluxe chicken breast. And I was like, ugh, raw.
Breasts. Oh,
Raw. Raw.
Ew.
Not really raw, but it was like
Did you get that salmonella?
I wish.
That's salmonella?
I wish I could have sued for something.
Ebola. That's a shout out to Serena Fronimo. That little
Ebola? Like E. coli?
Oh my God, she'll kill me for not remembering the whole story. But it was something along the lines of like
you've told me this.
I think I did, where it was like I said something about eating like raw beef, like red meat. And I was like, well, it's not like I'm going to get Ebola or whatever because I was thinking of E. coli.
And Ebola.
Yeah.
And you mixed them.
Yeah. It was she gave me that look that was just like out, like you were out of this world moment, but like not in a good way. Speak of the devil.
I was going to say, that kind of looks like her little picture.
She surely did just text me.
She knew.
Psychic.
Serena?
No, I am psychic. You think it's been you this whole time.
I think it's been Serena this one time.
This one time.
As
One
of
time
3
for the
seconds
one
ago.
time. Remember when that was a thing?
I don't know what that means.
I mean, I don't really know
What
either,
is
but
it?
people used to say it all the time. It'd be like one time for the one time. Or it'd be like, like
God.
almost like do it one more time for the one time. But like, I don't know. But like we surely said it all the
It
time.
needs to be retired. What it must have been, because I haven't heard it. What really needs to be retired is people our age, I'm sorry to say, saying, I did a thing.
Yeah.
Gone. Trash.
Doggo.
Trash. Doggo.
That can go.
Pupper.
The puppers.
No. No.
Both of those can go too.
No.
I agree.
I'm sorry to say.
You know what else can go? And you're going to hate this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that can go.
I never do that. Find the footage.
Mama, there's plenty of it.
The footage is
you know
being
what
made
else? There's plenty of
actively.
footage of. It's this.
Oh, I know. This finger. And the thing is, I would always say, well, it has to be tucked under my hood. But then you'll catch me on 16 of these episodes with no hood on, just like
Yeah.
a regular shirt. And I'm still going,
When have you ever said it needs to be tucked under your hood?
I've never said it. It's just like in my mind. I have to tuck it under.
Even though you're not wearing a hood?
I'm wearing it now.
Any of the times.
Oh, no. On the other times, I wouldn't be. But in my mind's eye.
Have you ever considered a padded cell? I'm just curious.
I'll
take my answer off the air.
You can show me yours later.
I sure can. It's in this house, in fact.
It is. What if this was a soft? And you're like,
that would
well,
make so much more sense for this
you're like,
podcast
get
for
used
us.
to it, Chris.
Yeah.
Every single wall coming up. Oh God, there was one other though. It like slipped my mind. It's one of those like I did a thing that like needs to go, but actually, I might even written it down. And because I thought of it, I might as well just say it now.
Can we also acknowledge that you're wearing shorts on the pod?
For the first time.
Show off the legs. Don't put the feet in frame, but show off the legs.
Oh, that's the phrase. I was today years old when... Girl.
I was today
Just
years
say,
old.
I just learned whatever.
Yeah.
Why do people online still be saying,
Yeah.
I was today years old when I...
Yeah.
So dumb.
I got one that
Dumb.
I don't know how you're gonna feel about it, but it's
I'll
fun
tell you.
it's kind of funny for now, but it's gonna be one of those ones that like needs to skedaddle here soon enough. When people say I fear XYZ, but it's like in a good way almost, where you're like, I fear that I really killed that audition.
Oh, I
kind of live, laugh, love for it right now.
I haven't really heard that. But I can already tell I hate it.
Like people will be like, I fear that I slayed that.
Oh no.
Like
no.
I kind of laugh right now, but like give me 5 more seconds and I'm gonna be over it. But like, for now, I'm kind of like,
I fear that I'm not gonna like it, and I don't, and that's okay.
You're entitled to that.
I feel that
here in America. NASA.
Actually, you know what I've been getting asked for?
What does NASA stand for? National Association of Space
Aerospace.
What does NASA stand for?
National Atmospheric and Space Administration.
I would never
off the top of his head.
I got national. We both got national, girl.
I got national. I thought it was aerospace. What'd you say? It's not
aerodynamic.
Atmospheric. Well,
which is a made-up word. Let's just say what it is.
Atmospheric.
Yeah.
If you think about it,
every
word is made up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, so
Anyways.
tell me about
I know.
you being a little super straight last week.
I know. I haven't seen you in like the longest time. I feel
your
like
version of straight.
Taylor's version.
I'm wrong. It's aeronautics.
Aeronautics. That's the made-up word.
Still
that's
a made-up word at that point.
Aeronautics. It sounds like it's giving like Abercrombie and Fitch.
Didn't you say aerodynamic?
I did say. I said aerospace. I said aerospace.
Oh, you did say aerospace.
Aeropostale, aerospace.
Aero. That got you good, girl.
Okay, so being straight.
But why does your whole back have to hunch for you? You like curled in on yourself.
I'm like, my body's physically closing up.
Go ahead. Shift the wig.
Shifting the wig in question.
Do you think this wig looked better or the Kinky Boots one?
I think the Kinky Boots one did. Actually, the first weekend, because by the second, third, and fourth weekend, it was giving.
Yeah. No matter how many times you brush that out.
Miss Frizzle, the house meets.
Miss Frizzle, the house.
Yeah. Me being straight, by the way, as I'm about to
Miss Frizzle, the house, down boots.
I was straight actually kind of twice because the most recent thing I did that was straight was like I watched a little bit of a lumberjack competition straight.
Oh, I
but
did see
originally last Thursday, as it were.
Were you watching the competition or were you watching the competition?
I was watching the competition. There's only one hot one. Sorry. And he didn't win the first prize, but that's okay. He won second and third. So originally, get this, football, hate it. Being among people I have nothing in common with and don't know, hate it. Being in charge of the rules and enforcing them, love it. So when our very good friend asked me to be there, in his words, MC and rule enforcer / referee of the night for his
not MC girl.
His words, the draft party for the NFL. I didn't even know what that was until he asked me about it.
These people that don't know you well enough need to be careful about the things they say to you, because I know what you heard was MC the party gay. That's what you heard out of
extraordinaire hostess.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
that's
what I heard was,
you heard.
Christopher, you are the moment.
Yeah.
You will be the moment. You'll be the most
it's
talked
your
about.
party.
Screw the draft.
Yeah.
It's about you, girl.
He was the moment.
Really?
I was the moment. Here's why. I go up a bunch of older straight gentlemen who are obsessed with the NFL and having a party based on the NFL draft, which I didn't know was a thing. Do you know about that? First of all, brave.
I do have straight
and
friends,
they all
as it turns out.
Huge. Well, I'm sorry for you. Oh, we love the straights. We love the straights. And
sorry for your loss. Sorry for your loss.
I don't remember where that's from, but you told me the other episode.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, so I had to be in charge of the rules and enforcing them. So I love to be in charge. And and I sure did. I called them on their stuff. Basically, he made a drinking game out of it where he would say people would vote and hand in their votes to me. They would put their, after they drank something, they could get a point by putting a cap on. They're beer cap. I would then tape them all up, see who was picked, if they got those picks, tally up the points, divvy out, make sure people were drinking all the way through. They'd bring their straight 40-year-old men.
God.
Christopher, will you check this for me? Take another sip. There's still a swig at the bottom.
This is too much for a party.
Too much for party and too much power for me.
Well,
because then there was a problem. Then one of them thought the other one was cheating. And I had to then step in and be like, well,
That's every year.
apparently every year it's a thing. It was my first year there. But I didn't know they love to stir the pot and they'll weasel their way out of the points. Imagine us like doing something that had anything to do with betting and we get like money or they gave out plaques, like awards.
This is like wild behavior.
Imagine what we would be doing. But imagine the straights are at it again.
I can't. I was at your last year birthday party.
Yes, you can.
Where you gave out prizes, sister.
And actually I got in trouble for that too, because remember when I was telling people, oh, it's just one ticket to get the hot dog or the corn dog. And then they're like, well, remember earlier when I gave you 2 because your sign says it's 2 tickets?
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah, you flopped at your own party.
sorry. Like I had too many things.
Yeah.
But anyways, it was a gag. And I actually did have a good time. Here's
was a
why.
great time.
Because I told them I will be going around and taking your snacks, because they would like bring their own snacks per their groups and not like share with the other groups. And I said, well, if I'm reffing, I'm going to take from all the groups. And I did. Extra toasty Cheez-Its.
This is like, at that point, it's like not a party.
Sunflower
it's like work.
seeds. Oh, I was working.
Not
I
just
was working
you.
the
I'm talking
crowd.
about everybody there. It's like
They take
this
it
is
so
like a job
they take
at this
it
point.
seriously.
Yeah, that's
it's
like
not like
crazy
a
to me.
fun. We're having a drink. They're like they would spin a wheel, and you know I love a wheel. They
Yeah.
would spin the wheel, and it would land on like a team, and then it would be like the wheel of like misfortune or whatever. Like it's either good or bad. And then I had to sit there, and if they didn't want to do that, come up with something else for them to
Oh
do. And
my
I'm telling these
God.
old men, you're gonna chug this, you're gonna do this, and you're gonna do that, and then you'll get your point if you really want it.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you had fun.
Anyway, so
I
that
would
was
have killed myself.
it was a unique experience, but I lived. I knew nothing about football. I just waited for them to call the name, and if the name was on the card, girl, you get the point.
The pick is in.
The pick is in. Pick.
The last couple of years I've done fantasy football with like my friends' family and
That's
stuff.
right. So
Remember?
don't you
Yeah, but I really don't do it. I mean, I just let it
You
I let
do
the cards fall where they may, and but I
Okay.
surely have won the last couple times.
I know you haven't. I'm mad about that because you don't care about it. Well, actually,
really
the other
don't.
people who care would probably be.
Yeah,
more
they're
mad.
mad,
Yeah,
but they're not.
And they
They're
can
not
stay
even
mad.
that mad. It's fantasy football. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, some people take it very. These grown men. I had one gentleman literally stop me like, I'm on strike. This will not continue until they have like stopped cheating and this is the result. I'm talking me having to step in between this.
Are the wives there?
No. Nope.
Thank God.
And imagine me.
What it would be a big old divorce party. Is what it would be if the wives were in attendance during
It
this.
absolutely would, especially if the wives were on other
Sheesh.
teams than their husbands.
Yeah.
Girl,
Yeah.
It was too much.
Oh my
And I drank
God.
0, and they were all chugging it back, chugging
Even
it back,
braver.
chugging it back. Brave amongst all those drunk men. And you know what I found out? They're just like us.
Amongst
They
all
love
them
to
drunk men.
They love to talk about like dirty stories. They love to tell about like
For sure.
Yo mama. It's girl, it never changes.
Yo, do we still talk about Yo Mama?
We don't talk about Bruno. Oh. We don't talk
you just
about
watched that
Bruno.
movie,
I
didn't
also
you?
just watched that. Did you? You haven't seen it yet, did
Nope.
you?
I don't even know that song.
I only know it from, well, the internet that
The
crammed
internet.
it down our throats for the
BuzzFeed.
years right after. BuzzFeed. It force fed me.
Beyonce's internet, BuzzFeed. The Lord's internet. The Lord.
But I would do it again.
Praise be to the Lord.
I would do it again. I love anything with a competition and with snacks. And that's what I was there for. I didn't care about the food or the football, but I cared about the snacks and the being in control.
You don't care about the food?
No, I don't care about the football or the
You just said you don't care about the food or the
Oh.
football.
Oh, I own. Okay. I don't. Okay.
Let's take it back.
I did say that. I
Yep.
don't care about the football. I only care about the food, the snacks, and the like competition part of it.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was a gag. It was a gag. And then the lumberjack girl. That's another story. But what's more straight than two people falling in love and getting married? Girl.
Are you suggesting that you falling in love and getting married was straight?
No, I'm suggesting that when you get in love and fall.
When you get in love and fall.
Where's your dad? I need him to
Fall.
like me in the grave.
When you get in love and fall. That was a good one.
What time is it?
I
Is it
was
time for-
watching.
is it-
I actually don't know. It's
Okay,
15.
yeah,
Oh, that's not
fine,
bad.
it's fine.
I was just watching today our old TikToks, like the OG TikToks.
Oh.
And it's just a lot has changed already, which is kind of crazy.
Really?
Yeah, but what's funny is that then I was watching it and I was like, we have like not improved as people one bit in the last 18 weeks.
No, absolutely.
I was like, we're still rotted, gutted, and
Yeah.
buffoons.
Yeah.
That need to be silenced.
Yeah.
And I'm
Girl.
sure some people would love to do it.
If anybody sees
For
a
free.
red dot, it means there's a sniper at one of these.
And it's PP with the
saying,
sniper.
I've had enough.
Yeah,
Enough.
I've had enough.
Enough.
Bullshit.
I feel like that's a quote from like something. Enough. Oh, you know what I'm thinking of? HRH collection.
It's not the vibe. Stop.
She's the
love
queen.
her.
I haven't seen any clips from her in a while. Is she
She's
still...
a psychopath.
She was on Dr. Phil.
Yeah, because she's a psychopath and she needs
Dr.
actual
Phil!
mental help. But I also am in love with her in the same respect.
And what we really need to know is how she kept up her youthful 19-year-old appearance, and she's like 45. That's the gag.
I know.
And she's been on YouTube this whole time, and then you watch her old videos from like 13, 14, 15 years ago, and it's like, now wait a minute.
And I did not know her then. I only knew her from TikTok era.
I only know her
But
from like YouTube.
It's also funny. I don't even know what her real name is.
Me neither.
I only know her
Which
as
is kind of
HRH
iconic
collection.
because her brand, her business, where
Is
she
her
sells her
name.
stuff, is her name. So that's iconic. So
I
if
wonder
you
how the
Google
brand
her-
does. That'd be so interesting.
Well, she drives a Tesla. Well,
even
that'd be
people that
anything.
are broke out of their mind drive nice things now because it's all front.
Except, yes, here we go. I did drive the
Oh,
Tesla.
yeah.
I did drive a Tesla. The Cybertruck. I, from the very beginning when it was announced, have been like, I like it. It's like, it looks like a cartoon come to life. And a
Yeah,
lot
it's
of
giving
people-
military vibes.
Military vibes. A lot of
Yeah.
people were like, it's dumb. It looks stupid. You know, whatever. I've been a fan from the beginning. And I finally got to...
I've been a fan of the look of it from the beginning.
I've been a fan from the look. I don't know. I didn't drive one, but I was in the passenger seat, and I got to be in what the same friend who had the draft party had just got the Cybertruck, and I was surprised by walking out the door and seeing it, and went, "Oh!" I never thought I'd be that close. It's huge. It's like a giant.
Yeah, it looked
vehicle.
big.
It's big.
I don't like... I mean, it looks cool.
Not for you.
No, like I would not care if I ever had one or not.
Electric Hummer, maybe.
No.
Oh,
I like kind of like the supercars, like the Lambos and the McLarens and stuff.
Okay.
But-
What about the Tesla Roadster? That's like impossible to buy, but
Maybe. I don't
No.
really know. I don't know what that one looks like.
it looks like a Tesla, but like
The problem too is that like I don't care enough about cars to care enough about like what it does as much as like
Right.
the look.
I'm kind of the same way. I don't care about the name. I don't
Yeah.
care about the stats. I'm like, they're all going to go fast.
Yeah.
Hello. And you're not allowed to legally go that fast anyways. And as we know, I go the speed limit, maybe 5 over on a bad day.
Turn
That's
on
it.
your what is that thing called?
Automatic cruise control.
The cruise control
Yeah.
at 35 miles an hour.
Yeah.
You're the only person in the world I know that does that, but that's good for you.
And I haven't got a speeding ticket yet.
You're gonna get a slow ticket.
I know that too. You can get a ticket if everybody
going
else
too slow.
if everybody else is going faster and you're not going
Yeah.
the speed of traffic. Girl.
Is it the speed of traffic or if it's like you're going too far
Or
under the
flow,
speed
flow.
limit?
That too. I don't go under the speed. That's no. I don't go under. No, that's too much.
When they go high, you go low.
When they go high, we go low. How was Michelle? No, Hillary. That was Michelle.
And that's still not the quote.
When they go low, we go high.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was Hillary.
She did not
That
tell us to
wasn't
go low.
Hillary.
She told us to go high. I think it
Oh,
was
yeah.
Michelle. I think it was Michelle.
I think it was Michelle.
Who should be running this country at this point.
Mom.
Hi, Mom. Not you just say mom instead of mama. Mom. Let's have a conversation, Mother. Are you mothering? That's another one that
That
could go,
needs to
to
go.
be honest.
That needs to go. Mother.
Are you mothering?
Mother? Well, of course, we kind of say dad and daddy all the time. So what's the difference?
Daddy? Sorry. Daddy? Sorry. Daddy?
Mommy needs to go, but daddy can stay a
Yeah,
little
but
longer.
we're not saying we're daddying. You're
No.
mothering. Like
No.
people being like, I'm mothering today. The mother is mothering.
No.
Or things like that where you're like, the hair is herring today.
I don't do that.
That is too much.
I'm gay, but I'm not that
The
gay.
skin is skinning today.
No.
Like, girl,
No.
let's cut the
Yeah, I'll say a different way. I'll say another way of saying that, but I won't say that.
What would be the way?
The skin is giving, mama. The skin is glowing, showing,
That could probably also
and
go.
fully knowing.
That
Hey!
could probably also go.
Speaking of going, can I go now? I'm just kidding. How many minutes?
Bring both eyes over here. Look right at me.
20.
Let's take a break.
Let's take a break.
Back in 20. Thank you, 20.
Thank you, 20.
Yeah, he'll start the timer. Again, we were asked not to speak until he points at us when he starts the day music. It's like it literally is one request, and you got almost there. And the timer.
I didn't know if it was. I thought we had more time. I couldn't see the point.
That means nothing. That's why I'm always looking.
It was more important to me to make sure you were well prepared and well equipped to do the job than it was to look dumb. And I'm prepared to look dumb. Did I pass?
I just wanted to let you go for a little while. Sometimes it's just better to let you go.
They're gonna, as soon as I get my next as soon as I get one cough, you're gonna say, "Honey, I think it's
time we let her go." Yeah, they're gonna be like, he just blinked. I'm gonna be like, we should pull the plug.
time.
Why don't we take?
They're
the
gonna
tube
be
out?
doing like I don't know, like an annual checkup with labs or something.
Yeah.
You're gonna come with me for like support.
Yeah.
When they're sucking the blood out, you're gonna like, "Hey ma'am,
Kink
do you
the
mind?
cord.
Do something. Put the poison, put the thing back,
Yeah.
flip it, and reverse it."
Yeah.
And be like, it was what he wanted.
Yeah, like a assisted.
Which I can't believe is only legal in like Sweden and stuff. Like, why are we not on that? Trigger warning.
Now a warning. Hey, what's that from?
Now a warning? What?
We recently watched it. Like this year.
Spy Kids 2?
No, not that
'Cause
recent.
we did watch
not
that.
that recent, but we did watch that.
Now streaming on Paramount Plus. Spy Kids 2, Island of Lost Dreams.
Oh, PP missed that. PP passed out on the couch with the
no.
cat.
Bless.
We came down here and watched Spy Kids 2. Huh?
Why was I so tired?
You had just gotten
Come
back
from
from
a trip.
I
Death
just becomes her.
Oh! Now
a
yes.
warning?
Yes, you're right.
Can we... I am still... We have to talk about Drag Race a little bit. It's so annoying that you're not caught up yet, girl. At this point, a winner has been crowned.
And you know what the gag is? I still don't know who it is.
Well,
And
I'm about to tell you.
No.
I feel like by the time I get there, I for one will probably have seen it somehow because by then it'll be so prolific that I'll come across it at some point. I'm not actively even avoiding it anymore. I'm just kind of like,
Yeah.
oh, whatever.
Well, you also... Where would you find it at?
Like
You
if,
don't do anything online.
well, if YouTube does like a winner so-and-so or like a
Oh.
headline somewhere because, the
That's
algorithm
true.
knows I'm
They
gay.
probably already did, to be honest.
Then
Literally, All Stars is about to start in like a week. You haven't finished the recent season.
I have to watch maybe we'll have to watch maybe like an episode a night or something because I think I'm like 6 or 7
There's a
behind.
lot.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's a
without
good
telling
season,
me,
too.
were you like, oh, they won, or were you like deserved? Okay, not deserved.
No, very deserved.
Okay. It was spoiled who the top 3 were, so I know who the top 3 are.
No, I don't.
Oh, I know.
I think it could have went a couple ways.
Okay.
I think,
It went the way you expected, maybe?
No.
No.
and I think
Okay.
they're very well deserved.
Okay.
They did, all 3 did very well this season. I do feel that the same way, like in UK versus the world, that people were saying this online, that the winner was chosen so that those that did not win could come back on another season faster.
Which is so stupid because in their contracts, they're like
know.
required within so many years to like come back at any beck and call of the production company for any like.
I didn't know that.
Oh yes, I watched. Embarrassing. Those like 40-minute like they take the contracts that these queens get and they break them down. I've watched the whole embarrassingly like 45-minute videos. Oh my God. In fact, one of the clauses in their contracts is any country, including anywhere in the universe. Drag Race on Mars. I'm not joking.
Not the word universe.
They literally have said like whatever Earth or the universe. It's crazy.
Well, I think too, but the problem is like
Drag Race
they're never
Mars.
going to have a winner come on and compete until it's an all-winner season.
Which has only been one. So
right.
gag.
So and it's going to be a while.
Well,
so
it's always
but
who was
whereas
good
the
TV
other
too.
two can come back for All Stars fairly quickly.
T.
So and I think they were better TV. And I think they want them back faster.
Girl.
So, like I said, the winner was very deserved. It's not who I would have chosen.
Okay.
But what?
What did you say? Winner was very deserved.
Deserved?
Yeah. I've heard that. Deserved.
It's a word, but I don't know if it was used
Also
quite
deserved.
correctly, but deserved. Same
Deserved
thing.
or deserved.
Deserved
I've
it.
heard both.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm
but
crazy.
it's not who I would have chosen.
Okay. Well,
But happy for them. They'll be great. Sasha
wouldn't-
Colby was great. She came back and did a little number at the finale.
Oh, good.
Not, although it was giving like they told her like moments prior that she was actually doing a number because it wasn't like very Sasha Colby-esque.
Oh no.
Which was a little weird. I mean, she had like one good moment, but it wasn't like I mean, compared to what we saw in her season, I was like,
You know why? She said, well, I already have the crowd.
yeah, I
I'm
guess
not
who
trying
the
to prove
does she
nothing to
care
you.
at this point anymore?
Bye.
But that's true. Anyway, it was a great season. Actually, I actually really liked the season. Period.
Actually, have any other winners come and done a performance? They usually just come and like give it over.
they don't. So the fact that she even did a performance was cool, but then it was like she might as well have not done a performance, to be quite honest.
Girl.
But her fucking like finale look was
Really? So she changed?
Yeah, she wore like a semi-similar outfit for the performance and the finale look, but they were very different.
So she did the performance, then came out with her glam, like
Yeah.
final. Maybe that's why she didn't go hard, because she's like, I can't get all sweaty and gross.
Well, no,
I
because
have
she
to
had a
look cute.
fully different wig, different. Maybe the only thing was the makeup was the same, but the finale look was incredible. Like one of the best probably there's ever been, to be honest.
Oh my god.
And there's been some good ones.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
this was maybe one of the best ever.
Okay.
Something I've never seen before. There was a piece that I've never seen before that she had.
I have to wait so long. Actually,
great.
you know, if I really get on it, it could take me 5.
They're long. They're like an hour and a half episodes. They're kind of long.
I know. First, everybody complained that they were too short. Now we're like, it's a little long.
Now it's like, no, but I mean, like, it's long. I like it when I'm just watching it like once a week or whatever. But like
Yeah,
when you
yeah.
have to catch up on a million of them, it does take a while then.
T.
In other news, I did recently just get back from a wedding, which
Which
I love. I love going to a wedding. I love being in weddings. I love going to weddings.
You
I think
do?
They're fun. Yeah, I think they're fun. I think it's exciting. The like love mooey gooey part, like whatever. Who cares?
Whatever.
But like it's fun. It's like a party. If you do it right, it's like a party.
Yeah.
So, and they did it right.
Good.
I got down there Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Met all the guys at the barbershop, though. Oh, I didn't even tell you this. So the guys all got their haircut at the barbershop. I did not, because I only trust one person to do my hair, and she's been doing it for a million years. She's leaving.
Where's she going?
She's going to teach cosmetology. Actually, it's like really a great job. I'm really excited for her. I'm very upset for me, but
You literally had the same gas.
I know. But I used to like go between her and this other girl that used to work at the shop too. But the other girl like left and is work somewhere else in the same area,
What
but
are
at a
you
different
gonna
shop.
do?
I'm actually going to go back to the other girl at the other shop.
Okay, is it closer?
I'm gonna see.
I go.
I should have looked away. That's gonna be f***ing right on camera, and I'm sure you're gonna cut to a solo shot of me for that too.
To be nice, I'll consider it and will.
Yeah, exactly. To be nice. So I'll probably go to her. But I was like devastated. She told me, and I was like, I'm so happy for you, but I'm so upset for me. But anyway, so I met them down at the barbershop, where it was about 10 in the morning, and I think by the time I left at noon, we had already done 7 tequila shots.
Oh!
But and the barber was really dope. Like we were blasting music. They had like the whole shop.
That's
so
nice. That's nice.
it was fun.
So was it one barber doing all their hair, or like a bunch of them at once?
Yeah, but it's guys. It takes 20 minutes ahead.
that's
not
true.
even.
You're right. You're right.
And I was late, so by the time I got down there, a
And you
couple of
didn't
them
need
already
your
done. No, so I was literally just there to vibe. So went and got my hotel. First of all, wherever the we were in Ohio, which I don't really know where we were, the worst back roads in the world. Everywhere I had to go was not by highway. It was all by back road.
like potholes.
No, the roads themselves were fine. The traffic was horrible. The like middle of nowhere-ness was horrible. Like
No.
took me so long to get everywhere. Of course, then there's an accident on one way. Then there's like random lights that were just stopping traffic for miles because you have to wait for the light to turn. And I was like, why is there even a light here?
Yeah.
So it was very annoying. That part was very annoying, the driving. Partially my own fault because I guess I didn't check my hotel well enough, but whatever. Rehearsal dinner was super fun. Easy, like chill vibes.
What did they serve for dinner? I've never been to a rehearsal dinner.
This was like a rehearsal dinner, but it was more just like rehearse it and chill.
I did have a rehearsal. It was my own wedding, but we served everybody at my house. It didn't count.
This was like they ordered pizza. Like we did like pizza and pie was like what it was. Like it was very relaxed.
Was it a pizza pie?
And it was at like a little, not even at the wedding venue. It was like some random like church or something that we just went to.
So you got paired with a random girl?
But only to walk out.
Oh.
We walked in solo.
The guys one at a time and then the girls or something?
20 people walking solo, girl. Yeah.
So, well, I know you wanted, I know you had your moment.
Of course, I'll get to it. But they also didn't do like wait till the person gets to the end and then the next person goes. Like there would be 2 or 3 people on the aisle at the same time. Okay.
But
you were just like in a solo
I've
line.
never seen a wedding like that.
Me neither, to be honest. But it was kind of cool. But then like I was second in line, so it was like the best man and then me. So I had to walk with her matron of honor. I really wanted to walk with his sister because I'm really close with his sister, but she was like down toward the end, so I couldn't. We just didn't match up. But anyway, rehearsal dinner was super chill.
Was it a long ceremony or like a short one?
Quick.
Love.
Quicker than I thought.
Love.
Especially because it was a more religious wedding than I personally would have. And even with that, it was quick.
Because I think the Catholic weddings might be a little bit longer.
ones.
But it wasn't a Catholic one, right? It was like the Christian
No.
one.
It was maybe half an hour tops. The whole ceremony, including walking in and out.
Done.
Literally. So
did they do the Here Comes the Bride music or no?
well, I'm going to get to that.
Oh.
So they do the rehearsal. Everybody does well.
Yeah.
You know, then we all went to one of the groomsmen's house. They hosted like a little after party for the bridal party plus some people.
Love.
So we all went and hung out there and like they did like a gin and tonic theme.
Ooh.
So, which was super cute. And somehow my got roped into being the bartender by like just by proxy. Like I literally just showed up and I was like making myself something literally without knowing what the fuck I'm doing. I'm like muddling fruit and mint, like doing this whole thing, and I'm making shit up as I go. Well, then I happened to make one. I gave it to this girl, and it was really good. So all of a sudden, I'm making like 20 of them for every person at this party because nobody knew what they were doing. And I was like, neither do I. I'm just freeballing it over here.
Yeah.
So
are you freeballing it right here, right now?
I am not. I'm high, tight, and right.
Okay. Tight?
Okay. Tight, mama. Tight.
Right?
Unlike yours, which is draped across the floor right here, right now. Falling out of them shorts. That's why you don't normally wear shorts.
Give me a sip.
Take a sip, mama. Keep drinking. The tongue. Why you gotta make out with a straw? It's because it was in my mouth first. Perv.
Dang, you got me, gal.
I know. That was fun. And then the wedding day comes.
Yes.
Early morning for kind of an afternoon wedding, which kind of sucked. Like we were there for a while.
It's like getting to the airport early. It's like the girls usually take a little bit longer. Fine. The guys are like,
I know.
Well, let me put on my pants and shirt and be ready, and then they sit around for 12 hours.
Well, and here's the worst part. I hate being ready too early because I hate having to sit around in my outfit before I'm gonna go.
Yeah, it's like if I'm ready, I'm leaving. Bye.
Yeah, I want to go. So we didn't really get ready then. So we just hung out in the groomsmen's suite for like 2 hours.
Was the groom nervous? Like visibly nervous?
No, not visibly, but he was a little nervous. Okay. But he was also like more ready to do it.
And the time,
and the girls were getting ready, whatever. And then they did all the pictures before, which was kind of nice.
I do like that because then it's nice for the people who are the audience, the guests.
Yeah, like they don't gotta wait.
Yeah, it's like
they don't have to wait.
I love that.
But then everything was so efficient. First of all, the girl that they hired to be the like day of coordinator was amazing.
Oh, work.
And everything was so efficient that the pictures were done. Then we waited for an hour just for the guests to arrive.
What?
At that point. Like
it's a
they
different
got
location.
done with everything so no, on location. But we got done with everything so faster than they thought everything would get done, that then we just had like an hour to wait until everybody was there. So then we're just like chilling, like waiting, taking like some of our own pictures, whatever. And like one of the groomsmen's wives was the photographer.
Work.
One of the photographers.
Love that.
So she was kind of bopping in and out. The videographer was doing some stuff with like
Cute.
Putting on the boutonnieres and all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
So they get all that done. The guests show up and they line us up. And then where it was like at the reception, and the suites were in this big barn thing.
Okay.
But like the ceremony was like you had to walk outside. You would walk down the super long kind of sidewalk that wrapped around like the lake, and then there was like almost like a big giant cement patio,
okay,
with a little kind of not little. It was a pretty big like wooden archway type thing,
gazebo
like
type
a gazebo.
Uh-huh.
And that's where like all the guests were on the patio thing, the aisle, and then they got married under the gazebo thing.
Cute.
But
Outdoors
that meant
is
that you
how
had to
I-
walk down this whole sidewalk and stuff, and then it became the aisle as it went into it.
Sure.
So I'm like, it's not like we're hiding anything because
Right.
everybody's seeing everybody come for 13 miles before you actually get to the aisle. Well, only a couple groomsmen knew this was happening, and it was for very good reason.
You were not one of them?
I was.
Oh.
That the groomsmen were walking down to a different song than anybody else.
Okay.
It was, in fact, a Jay-Z song. Pretty, like, abrupt rap song.
Adjacent to Beyonce, so work.
Agreed. And it was for a very good reason, which I will tell you off camera why only the groomsmen knew that.
Oh, okay.
But it literally could not have lined up more perfectly. So, like, the order was, like, his dad went, and then, like, he walked, I think, with, like, his mom and his stepdad, and then I think her mom walked or something. I don't remember how the order. There was a couple people before we started.
Sure.
Then he came back and walked with the best man.
He came back?
Like, he wrapped back around and then walked with the best man, which I didn't totally understand that part either, but
That's
it doesn't matter.
a little funny to be like, I'm back again,
back
girl.
again, yeah.
That's
then I was the first like solo walk. But
as you should.
So like we're coming down this thing, and as like they're kind of rounding the corner before it's getting to the aisle, the DJ switches the music to the Jay-Z thing, and literally like the beat drops like right as those two like hit the aisle. It was like, I don't know how he got it timed up so perfectly. It was so crazy.
Oh my God.
And so then it's like Party Central. We're strutting down this runway, partying with the groom at the end of the runway. Like, it was fun. Like, we had a great time. And like I said, there was a very particular reason that not everybody knew that was happening.
Okay.
But it was a great time. And then it switched back for when the bridesmaids came down to more like classic wedding.
That's sweet when they can like make it their own or like do a little twist or whatever.
Yeah, it was super cute. And then they like did this nice dismissal of everybody, and
what was
then
the meal?
we just partied.
I only care about the food. What did they serve?
It was like
good.
What was it? It was really good. It was like mashed potatoes and veggies and salad and like chicken with gravy and roast beef with this like raspberry like puree sauce that was delicious. What you would have lived for was the dessert table. So they did this teeny little cake was the cake just that they cut.
Good
that they
for
were
them,
gonna cut
because they're expensive.
Yeah, and she I think even baked it. Like because she kind of likes that stuff. So her and her brother I think did it together.
Even better.
So it was literally like 2 tiers and like boom, like very small. But then the dessert table was like cupcakes and cookies and macaroons and everything, chocolate covered strawberry, chocolate fountain, everything you could think of on this giant table of desserts. Yeah, beautiful. It was
like a fondue.
So good. Yeah.
I've never seen one in real life.
You haven't?
No.
Oh, my cousin has one. I'm sure I could bring it over at some point.
To me, it seems kind of like gross. Like everybody's dipping their crap in, but I guess it's sanitary as long as you do.
I mean, you're not double dipping it.
Right. But I don't know. It just seems weird, like in the air, and then like somebody coughs and it gets stuck, and then I don't know. It's just a me thing.
But isn't that like
it's the same exact thing as if it was like
sitting out?
Yeah, it's
on
the
a
same
plate.
thing. Oh, it is.
Okay.
I don't know why. It's just a me thing. Like,
but it was beautiful. The desserts were crazy. I only got like maybe one little thing because there was so much happening. I really couldn't like sit down at that point. And they'd kind of moved the tables for us at that point.
Did they get to eat or did they get bombarded by people because that's
so this is what I loved that I never thought about. So they went after the whole wedding was done. They went back to the guests. We all left. We all walked back to the barn. The guests stayed. Then the 2 of them went back to the guests and line by line dismissed people to go to like the cocktail hour part.
Yes.
And by doing that, they were individually saying hello and greet all these people as they were going line by line, so that way, once they were there, they didn't have to do and they could sit and eat and do what they wanted. I was like, wow, I didn't
get to eat my food at my wedding because people always. I should have had a better plan for that. But when you're thinking, thinking about the 60,000 things, that's the last thing you're thinking of.
Yeah,
still had a good time, but that was smart of them.
Yeah, it was super smart. I've never thought of doing something like that. Then, like the cocktail hour was great. It was like whiskey and
you were sitting there
making
like
the
drinks
his and hers. Yeah, hers was like a margarita and his was like an old fashioned or something. And the old fashions were strong. And I don't know what I was thinking. I had one of every drink they had there. So I had an old fashioned, a margarita, a red wine, a white wine, a
greens,
beer,
beans, potatoes,
a Miller Lite,
ram, ham, hog,
and somebody had like randomly like brought in a bottle of tequila or something. So I'm sure I had tequila.
I'm sure you did. Your favorite.
Yeah, we drank a lot, but I felt totally fine the next day. We were great. Danced, music was great. The weather was stunning. So they like opened part of the barn and it was like half out, half in. The only thing that we all found weird and didn't like about the venue was that they locked the groomsmen suite like before the wedding. So like by a certain point we had to have all of our stuff out of the groomsmen suite and literally in like either our cars or a coat closet.
Was it like a wedding venue or was it like an Airbnb? Or like
it was like a wedding venue.
Okay.
I was like, why did they lock it? But they didn't for the bridal suite.
What?
I don't know. It was very weird. And I was like in charge of that, like making sure the groomsmen suite was like bat together by the time we were leaving. And I was like, this is so weird. I've never seen that before, but it didn't matter.
Yeah, no.
They were beautiful. The suite was beautiful. We played pool. I've never been better at pool. I'm not even kidding. And here's the funny thing. Gay, by the way. It was a wedding of all straight men.
I had no idea. I had no idea.
So I get there. I put my teeth whitener in. And of course, they're all laughing because they're straight. They could give a flying. And so I'm sitting there with except my daddy doctor, who was there. He was in the wedding. He's like, everybody calls him Dr. West, but I called him Daddy West because we just like clicked very well. But he's a dentist. So he kind of had a laugh. But then I played pool with his sister's boyfriend.
Okay.
Couldn't talk. Killed it. Like murder. And he was good. Murdered him.
Maybe because you weren't like flapping the jaw.
Maybe.
You were like concentrating.
I didn't have a distraction.
Yeah.
AKA me talking or you talking.
No, don't rope me into this. It's
Mama,
true, but don't rope me
Mama,
in.
you're in.
Born in the game.
You're in, champ. But yeah, it was a great weekend.
Wow.
I had a great weekend. It was long. It was a long weekend. Yeah. And then, of course, it didn't stop. I then had to come back and do a million things by the time I got back. Of course.
Literally, you drove all the way there, did the thing, drove all the way back, and had stuff that afternoon,
that same
night, the next day. What is it like to be young, hip, fly, sexy, beautiful, and able to do all that?
I literally, and Tech Week was the week leading into the wedding. So tomorrow's my first day that I'm stopping, and I'm not really even stopping.
Yeah.
I'm in weeks.
Oh my God.
I know. And then I have shows all week, these next few weekends.
I know, and I'm seeing you.
I know. I'm really excited for it. At least my part.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that.
Serena's. But that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
And that sounds like something I really would have loved to have been to. So thank you for the invite that I didn't get. I really only cared about the desserts. But congrats.
Have you ever met him? No.
Yes.
When?
After a show.
Oh, he did come to Elf and Kiki Boots, actually. I forgot.
You may not remember if we met, but he definitely remembers that we met.
Oh, he remembers.
Not for reasons
yeah, that you would like to believe, but he remembers. And you met her too. She came to Elf.
I did. I did.
And then I haven't heard from them then since because they had a hard out at 9:00, which I loved. Again, only like 5 people even knew. They were gonzo, said bye to no one except the couple of us that knew.
Love.
Dipped because they were staying at a hotel and I think leaving at like 3 the next morning for their honeymoon.
3?
Which is like out of the country. Their flight was at like 3.
Oh God.
Really early. Well, or they had to be at the airport by 3, something like that.
That's
but they had to get up
early.
really early the next day. So they
sleep.
literally were like, peace, like 9:00 on the dot, peaced out, bye, which I lived. And then I haven't heard from him since. I think only his mom even knows the number of the hotel. Nobody even knows what hotel they're at, which I love. Out of the country, gone, phones off.
You'll see the pictures later.
Yeah.
Back like the good old days.
Gone for a week. Bye.
Gone with the wind.
I literally was like, bye, have fun, be safe. See you later.
See ya.
Enjoy.
That's really cool.
So hopefully, I can't wait to hear how it went when they get back.
I can't wait to see the pictures. You probably
Me neither. It's like I want to say like Anguilla or something. I can't even remember though.
I don't even know where that is.
Some beautiful like Mexican country is where they're at. Somewhere in Mexico.
Oh, work.
But I'm like, have fun, y'all.
Yeah.
Enjoy your time.
Aww.
Anywho.
Well, good. Congrats, y'all.
That's the story.
I do love weddings.
I have another one in August. I'm so excited. I love weddings.
I like weddings.
A gay wedding. Ooh.
I've never been to a gay wedding other than my own. I've never been to like, the audience.
I'm like, have you?
I said the audience again. The guests. I've never been a guest at a gay wedding.
Because in your mind, they are an audience at your wedding. It was an audience of 5, but it was an audience nonetheless. Come on, do it. That was better.
I can't do that high.
Is it time to pop off?
It is time to
Should we end it by popping off?
Yeah, let's pop off.
You go. Let's you do it again.
Other than the one I said earlier about
I've been
phrases that need to go. Girl. Okay, you just went to fast food really quickly. Since you've been to McDonald's, I too in the last couple weeks have been to McDonald's.
Couple weeks.
Couple weeks.
Well, let's shorten it.
Couple days.
Let's be honest here on the pod today.
How disappointed are you when you
Very. Just by life and.
not how disappointing do you look?
Oh. How disappointed I am in you. So that makes sense.
How do you feel when you get home with your food and there's no fries at the bottom of the bag? I feel like it should be
you ordered fries.
Yeah, you order fries and there's no, and you finish your fries and then those couple that are always in the bag, you're like, oh, and when there aren't any, the disappointment. I think
you are
every fast food. No, I'm not done. Every fast food worker should go like this: chuck a couple in the bottom, blow the kiss, and then put the fries in and say, "Here you go." I'll tip extra for that. I'll literally give you like a $5 cash tip.
What do you tip right now?
0. Even though that's a whole other story about tipping when it's not necessary.
That is a whole other story. I agree on that.
You don't get a little disappointment when there's no fry at the bottom of the bag?
Try being my size, Amy.
I know exactly.
You are the 1,000-pound sisters in a very skinny little body,
oh my gosh,
girl.
She's skinny. She lost like 600 pounds. I just saw.
Yeah,
the picture.
and you gained it in spirit.
I've always gained it in spirit.
You are Amy, but
I am Amy
in a teeny little twink body.
Low calorie don't mean no calorie.
Oh my God, that's a story for the pod. Being a twaz, we'll talk about it later. But it's a little teeny tight body.
Twas there never was. Anyways, okay, so I take it you don't care about fries at the bottom of the bag.
Do you know you rhymed was with was? Like twas was.
I do know what I did.
Okay.
And I know what you did.
And I know where we are, and I know what this is, and I know who you are. Okay. I don't. Honestly, I don't feel
it doesn't cross your mind once? Like, oh, there's no fries in here.
No, and don't roll your eyes at me because I don't agree with you. Look, bring them here. Right here. No, I don't feel disappointed, to be honest.
Comment below if you don't care that there's no fries in the bottom bag.
But
don't
you know
lie.
what? I rarely finish my fries. You know that to be true.
You're right, and
because I always give them to you,
me.
and you finish them,
and then I'll finish mine and yours, and I'll look in the bottom of the bag, and look in the bottom of your bag.
Yeah, that's why I'm not disappointed because I rarely will ever finish fry because I don't like fries that much.
Oh,
I eat them because they just come with. It's not that. Well, that's okay. It's not that I don't like fries. It's that they come with everything, so they're boring. It's like a boring food group. So,
not to me.
By the way, fries being a food group, fat.
Notice I didn't even correct. I was like,
you're like, right, yes, and starch. Yes, a starch. And it's got seasoning, salt. To you,
the white people season. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just like, no, it doesn't upset me that it.
Okay. Well, it upsets me.
It keeps you up at night.
It keeps me up at night. I get disappointed.
What do you do with all those empty bags full of broken promises?
I shove them in that trash and I push the trash down. I go,
I was good to you.
Not like I choke it. Not like this. Not like. I don't know why that came out.
You choke. Some things come out of you when we start filming that really just show a lot about you. Yeah, literally.
I know. If you've been affected by somebody choking you, thinking you're a plastic paper bag.
Another trigger warning. Full of them this episode. That's okay.
That's okay.
You're allowed to have mental and emotional problems.
Well, speaking of emotional and mental problems, find us here next week.
Yeah.
By the way,
find us on bythewaypod.com. Links to everything. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, places to stream, all the goodies.
All of the above. And no matter where you are or where you're listening, leave that review and hit the bell and all that crap. You know what it is.
Yeah. And if you keep DMing us topics, and we'll keep popping off, sister.
Girl, and you know where to find us every single Monday right here.
Monday.
Right
Monday. It's Monday Fun Day. Monday.